While Spain was taking the lead in exploration during the late 15th century through the voyages of Christopher Columbus, other European powers quickly realized the potential value of overseas exploration. Among them was England, which had not yet made a serious effort to explore the unknown lands beyond the Atlantic. That changed with the voyage of John Cabot, a Venetian navigator who would become the first European since the Norse to set foot on the mainland of North America. John Cabot, whose Italian name was Giovanni Caboto, was born in Genoa or Gaeta, Italy around 1450. Like Columbus, he was part of the growing community of skilled Italian navigators who were seeking opportunities with powerful monarchs across Europe. Cabot eventually settled in England, specifically in the port city of Bristol, a major centre for maritime trade. At that time, English merchants had heard stories of land to the west, possibly passed down from earlier Norse accounts, and some may have already tried venturing into the Atlantic without official sanction. Cabot approached the English crown with a plan to explore a western route to Asia, similar to what Columbus had done for Spain. In 1496, King Henry VII of England granted Cabot a royal patent to sail under the English flag in search of new lands. The following year, in May 1497, Cabot set sail from Bristol aboard a small ship called the Matthew, with a crew of just 18 men. His goal was to find a more northerly route to Asia than the one Columbus had taken. After several weeks at sea, Cabot and his crew sighted land on the coast of what is now believed to be Newfoundland in present-day Canada. Although Cabot thought he had reached the northeast coast of Asia, what he actually discovered was the North American continent. This was one of the earliest known European landfalls on the mainland of North America, since the Norse settlements centuries earlier. Cabot claimed the land for England, planting the flag on what he believed was Asia, but what would eventually be recognized as part of the New World. The voyage itself was relatively brief, and there was no attempt at settlement or extensive exploration. Still, it provided England with a foundation for future claims in North America, and marked the beginning of its long engagement with the Atlantic world. He returned to England in August 1497 and was welcomed as a hero. Encouraged by his success, the English crown quickly authorized a second, much larger expedition in 1498. Cabot set sail again, this time with 5 ships and a much larger crew. But after departing, the expedition vanished from the records. It is unclear what happened. Some historians believe he may have reached as far as the coast of present-day Labrador or even ventured down the eastern seaboard, but no solid evidence survives. It's also possible that the fleet was lost at sea. Despite the lack of detail about his later journeys, John Cabot's 1497 voyage had lasting consequences. It established England's earliest official claim to territories in North America, a claim that would later be revived and strengthened during the 16th and 17th centuries as England began to compete with Spain and France for colonial power. Though less celebrated than Columbus, Cabot's journey was historically significant. It opened the door to England's future in North America, a legacy that would eventually lead to the founding of colonies, the expansion of trade, and the shaping of what would become the United States and Canada.